For topic three, we're going to do the same exercise, but now we're going to take every team outside of the top 10 and put them most likely to rise into the top 10 by the end of the season. So this is all strictly about hitting your ceiling, how high your ceiling is, and how likely your ceiling is. It doesn't matter how low your floor is here. These are just what teams outside the top 10 we just named per Bart Torvik's preseason top 10 are most likely to crack the top 10 at the end of the season in the final AP poll. Reminder, if you're just listening to this video and not the other video, first off, go watch the other video on the channel. Second off, the top 10 teams already that we can't use for this exercise are Houston, Duke, Michigan, Purdue, Florida, BYU, Illinois, St. John's, UCLA, and UConn. There's two teams screaming at me right away, Dion, Louisville and Kentucky.
I was gonna say Louisville, Arizona, Kentucky, I think are the big three.
Would you put those in the exact order you just said? Because I think I'd put Kentucky ahead of Arizona, probably.
Yeah, I think I would go Kentucky, Arizona, Louisville in that order, to be honest.
Now I want to fight for Louisville.
Yeah, Arizona, I think might be the best team in the grouping. Arizona, I think Arizona's gonna be really good. Koa Peak, by the way, another
Yeah,
quiet one in Switzerland, easily one of the best players on the court.
I do love Koa. I do love Koa. They're just so damn young, but I don't know that it matters with Koa. Um, all right, let's go. I'll give you, you know what? Let's go Arizona one. Let's go. You want a Kentucky ahead of Louisville?
I'm okay with Louisville too. I
Let's go
personally,
Arizona one, Louisville two, Kentucky three. But those three are all pretty much equals to me.
I
I
think
think they are top 10 teams.
Kentucky's floor is way higher, but when we throw the floor away, I think the ceilings of the other two is higher.
And if it were me, they would all be in the top 10. I would have, I think, UCLA, Illinois, and probably St. John's out of the top 10 for Arizona, Louisville, and Kentucky. So, all right, there we have it. Now it's going to get interesting. I'm going to just throw a bunch of nominees at you, and then you help steer me here. I think there's an argument that Arkansas could do it with a high ceiling. There's an argument that Darren Peterson and Kansas could get there. I think you're banking on a couple just great coaches, Nate Oates, Tom Izzo, Bruce Pearl, with Todd Pettiford pairing as guys that could crack it. We've seen the formula for Gonzaga to just dominate the WCC and get there. Texas Tech is 28th per Torvik preseason, but a preseason top 10 team, according to a lot of outlets, and even a Tennessee with Rick Barnes, who's consistently built top 10 teams the last couple of years. That's all of my instant reactions, but I could be missing someone else you have your eye on too. Where do you want to go next?
We're talking just ceiling. I got my eye on one team, not one team, but one team you didn't mention, USC.
Really?
Just ceiling. Arenas, Rodney Rice, Chad Baker, Mazar.
I get, but okay, so it is ceiling, but like if you're more likely to hit your floor than your ceiling, that still matters, right? Because it's not all that likely USC hits their ceiling to me.
Agreed, but I think of that grouping, I think they might have the highest ceiling though. They just have the lowest floor as well.
Sure, I guess that makes sense. We can
Like
put them
they
on the
have,
list. I don't think I want to put them fourth on the list.
I think they like have like remnants of what Louisville's doing too. Like they sneaky have one of the better backcourts also in the
Too
country.
many guards that won't like each other, I agree. But
Yeah, that's the problem. They're all probably going to hate each other, and Gilbert's going to be involved too. And if Gilbert's around something, that's probably not. It's probably not going to end well.
today's video is sponsored by LabCorp On Demand. Car, do you take care of yourself?
I try my best to, yeah.
Like not just treat yourself to expensive meals, but like you go to the doctor and things like that?
No, I just take care of myself. There's no need to go to the doctor unless I'm not taking care of myself, right?
Are you afraid of the doctor, Cart?
Just a little bit. I mean, if nothing's wrong, why would I go there?
Listen, I'm the same way, and so are millions of men across America. But that's why LabCorp On Demand is helping millions of people like us. With their men's health test, you can get a comprehensive look at your hormone levels, your total testosterone, and you don't even have to go to the doctor. It's easy, and you get the results the next day.
Testosterone, is that a big thing?
It's a really important thing, Cart. Sometimes you can feel off without even knowing something's wrong. But LabCorp On Demand wants to keep you healthy and wants to make it as easy as possible. Right now, you can get 20% off your men's health test by visiting our sponsor at tryelco.com/sleepersmedia. It's simple, affordable, and honestly, it's empowering to know that you're healthy and have this info about your body.
Didn't know that testosterone did all those things. I'm gonna have to take the guesswork out of this and go get my health checked out today using LabCorp On Demand.
Yeah.
Um,
But let's put them on the list. I just don't want them fourth. Let's put them closer to the bottom of this list.
Kansas, if we're in order, I think Kansas is fourth. Darren Peterson is an alpha, and he's got dudes around him a little bit too.
We can put Kansas 4. I'll dispute the dudes, but I'm fine with putting just Bill Self and a superstar at 4. All right, past that, I think I would go Auburn next, just because Pettiford's like all American good, and Bruce Pearl's always been top 10 lately, right?
Yeah, I like that. I think the SEC is still really good, but it fell off a little bit.
Yeah. So, okay, Arizona, Louisville, Kentucky, Kansas, Auburn are 5 most likely non-top 10 teams to be in the top 10 when the season ends. Now we got to start stretching for some teams that we don't necessarily believe are actually top 10 caliber. I'm good with putting USC on the list. I think some of those others, like Arkansas and Alabama, probably belong here just based off their coaches and the style of play.
I like Arkansas more than Bama.
Let's put Arkansas 6. Would you put
Mm.
like an Iowa State Otzelberger anywhere here?
I was gonna say I think Iowa State 7. What about Texas Tech
Texas Tech should be here.
and Oregon?
Would you rather Oregon or USC?
Oregon.
Shellstat Biddle.
Yeah, that it just someone's gonna get into a fight at USC.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And Elijah
Um,
is probably gonna just be focused on the NBA the last 3 months too.
I'm going to say something drastic. You can shoot me down if you want. Torvik has this team 18th in the country preseason. Are we sure, given the state of the ACC, that North Carolina should not be in this conversation?
I gotta see it. I
Okay.
gotta see it. I think I gotta see it. I like Visar a lot. Caleb Wilson seems to be coming into his own too, but they have a lot of guys returning from a team that was bad too.
I would kind of like the argument for like a third ACC team, though, right?
Yeah.
Like Duke and Louisville, who's the third that is likely to emerge just because the ACC stinks, but maybe there isn't one. I don't know.
You know what? Hold on. NC State.
Top 10?
I mean, if we a third ACC team, are we sure they're worse than North Carolina?
No, we're not. We're not. All
I
right,
think
so I'll let you pick. We got 2 spots left. My nominations are North Carolina, NC State. Oh, who else was I missing here? Oregon, USC. I want to put Gonzaga in there. And I'm going to do a shout out to my good friend Carter Elliott. I'm going to put Creighton in there.
what Blake Harper.
Well, he keeps screaming about Creighton, and I know you're down on the Big East, so they could win a lot of games.
I don't think the committee's going to have 3 Big East or ACC teams in the top 10 though.
That's fair.
I think so. I think I would go Oregon Gonzaga. I think the committee's gonna heavy Big 10, Big 12, SEC in the top 10, and then Gonzaga could just dominate the WCC.
Wait, I also do need to clarify one thing. What committee are we talking? Because there is not a top 10 committee.
AP poll. I keep thinking of the college football playoff. That's tough. That's tough.
Well,
But the
I'm just picturing the committee that can't even vote on expansion trying to vote on like who's in the top 10 this week,
I want to be on the committee when they make that though, because I think I just created
Yeah, I think you did too. Honestly, let's just create more fake committees. All right, so non-top 10 teams ranked in terms of how likely they are to finish the season in the top 10 per Dion and I. Arizona 1, Louisville 2, Kentucky 3, Kansas 4, Auburn 5, Arkansas 6, Iowa State 7, Texas Tech 8, Oregon 9, Gonzaga 10. I feel pretty good about this. This video is brought to you by NBA2K Lab.com. 2K Lab worked with us last summer as well. They're one of our favorite entities in all of sports gaming. We want to show you their college basketball stadium locator challenge game. And I'm going to share a screen right now as we do this. South Carolina, bang. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Next, North Carolina. Why are we only getting the Carolinas?
Please
Bang.
lock in.
St. John's, that's New York.
New York.
Bang.
Where's New Jersey?
We're on fire. Colorado. I actually don't know what state Colorado is.
It's in Colorado. There's a state of Colorado.
Is that this one?
It's to the right of Phoenix.
Anyway, you get the picture. This game's really fun. They've got more games as well, like Guess the NBA Player, Mystery Fantasy Draft, and more. Stay tuned for all of the college football content and games that they'll be putting together to help you get the best experience out of college football 26. Back to the video.